Well, update. That's ice. And that one's frozen over on the top, but not the bottom. We're sitting at 30 degrees in this jar. And this is where it's exchanging the heat. Temperature in that. I've changed this water second time. I just refilled it. I emptied it when it was about 90 degrees. And I got this down to 32. And I turned it back on. And yeah, she's frosty. We're getting a lot of loss through here. A lot of condensation. But I'm actually pretty impressed. So I took these modules, and I've seen people stack them like one on top of another, and they got a higher overall gradient temperature difference, but they used a lot of power. And I was just thinking, if they weren't stacked right on each other, and if one went into another, then into another, like this does, either comes in here, or it comes in here, I don't remember which way it's going, but this TEC cools this block, and then it goes back into this one that's already cooled a little bit. This one cools it more, goes into this one, cools it more. My finger keeps sticking to it because it's frozen. And yeah, it's working really, really good. And again, the power consumption, using 2 power supplies so I don't overwhelm one. 12 volts, 68 watts plus 90 watts. So 150 watts. And if I put that on a radiator or something, and if I were to use antifreeze, I wonder how cool I could get it. It's got a layer of ice on top of the electrical tape. I glued these with clear Gorilla Glue while I had it clamped until that stuff could cure. So this is all coated with a layer of that. And then I used the electrical tape and just pulled it really tight so there's less chance of it pulling apart. And there's actual thermal paste in between these mixed with Vaseline. So it's a little more viscous because stuff gets hard and chalky when it's cold. There we are.